Hey everyone, welcome back to Court of the Competition 5. You really gotta check out the first part. This series of packs is so fantastic, and the previous levels of this pack involved scripting, a rule-destroying block I've never seen before, this incredible meta rooms concept, and Fan will actually complete the fan mail level today, and there's like an insane meta twist in this, and then an excellent freaking finale level. This video is gonna start abruptly now, because there's no way you'll understand the fan mail level watching the first part. Get toted. Yeah, so new day, new nonsense, etc. I asked for a hint about, like, how many that I got incorrect, and with new eyes, Lee puzzles, and even worse note-taking that you probably don't need to see, BA, I have a few things to point out. So, it's not a freaking grid. I think this part of the art really was trying to say that it's chairs in a row. Even though this is like kind of jank, like where's the rest of the court? This makes the movie look like super low budget because like where's the tables? Is this a budget school play with only chairs the people are sitting in? But yeah, I think it actually is in a line with it having a single chair. So hold on, gotta get the MS Paint to pretend to be elite game developer. So I'm drawing over here. The idea is that there's Judge, it, and a bunch of chairs. That's like, it could be like a ring of chairs, like in the fan art in-game, or just a line. The point is that this is actually the only across relationship who is across someone. I really thought it was going to be like a grid because of the puzzle opportunities with next to and the word across, but all it freaking meant was that someone is across the Judge, it. So we did remember that Gigi was to the right. Now we had question mark across Baba, and with only one across relationship, that means that was it. It is across Baba. So we can cross these, and the line about me and Bob as actors next to X in a 1D perspective is completely determined now. Well, okay, it's not actually that clear because Baba and me have to sandwich someone, so it's either here or here. Like, as in J, could be the X here, where me and Bob as actors are next to whoever. So it could be left and not Gigi, or right and Gigi. To deal with this, there's something that I have to say about the rest of the characters. I've decided to write out the rest of the conditions, and also I didn't write this down in the correct way, that I am not next to Y is not the interpretation of this clue that you need. It's actually that there are two people adjacent to the character that is either Keke or Fofo, which is this note. The brutes on their seats besides you. Okay, here's the logic for the rest of the clues. I've just put them here. So, Bad and Keke, you'll notice that Bad is like, they're always attached to each other, so they cannot be candidates for these, because these both declare both sides, so you cannot just shove the Bad and Keke inside those. So Bad and Keke are not candidates for these question marks. Now, there's only 7 characters, and look, we have 3 characters here, 3 different characters there. So the only candidate for the question mark here is a me. So you can just go grab me and put it here. And you can see this reverberates out, and this also means that now that we know that me is adjacent to an empty and a Fofo, that's the same as just doing this like this. It just is empty, me, Fofo, Baba. So let's just move it in place. And now there's nowhere else to put this Bad Keke other than just the very end. So that is the whole list. Me, Fofo, Baba, Gigi, Bad Keke. Now we need to remember, you know, the clues giving that info. This one was about the sandwich one effectively, and Keke was at the edge, so it's Fofo that got sandwiched. So this is Fofo's, which was correct, actually. Like, I had it correct basically by accident, or coincidence in my first try. Similarly, this is still Fofo's in the correct solution. Okay, so sit across from the Baba. That's the Judge, it. So that's an it. I actually think this one was correct. This one was like the one that mentioned every single name other than Keke's, and then Bad never got any fan mail. This one was the one with Fofo, and then you had breathing on your other side. So this was the empty, unknown Fofo, and we know that that unknown is actually me. And this one was sitting across from it. I'm not even sure this means that Baba's starred themselves, by the way, because it says Baba's actors here, but freaking past me. Anyway, that's Baba, I think. Okay, the final few. This one is a freaking menace. So you remember the signature soft red paper, yeah? Well, take a look at this nonsense. Not the same freaking color. Because here in Ickley and Shakewell Corp, we hate colorblind people. So that was the troll. This, despite using the same sprite before looking at it, is not considered the same writer. This is just someone different, and this is not the same paper. Freaking trolls. But now I think this is actually really cool now, though, because I thought this was like, okay, well, this is Fofo, so clearly the others are Fofo, you know, previously. But now how do you get the info when those people don't even say the name? Well, it's this one, which is like, we lost several, and I love this. This is almost like funny that 2 addressed to Baba. This is the only one with 2 lost letters, and now that we only see 2 papers, and like this person mentions 3 sisters plus this one's note is 4, so that's Baba's, because Baba is the one with 2 missing letters. So these are actually Baba's fan mail. Okay, and then one person is missing fan mail. Because of course this also mentions that Gigi got fan mail, none of Gigi's letters are missing, and okay, I was expecting that this final one, which gives no info, was like this, but apparently we have a Gigi stalker. Or what? Okay, anyway, Gigi. This should be it. I hope. Yes! Yes! Well, it was really more of a yes that that I didn't get anything wrong while I was inputting it, because it's really obvious that I'm just recounting what I did to get there instead of the actual spaghetti. Anyway. Although I will say it is sick, as in annoying sick, that it's easier to put these in like put them on the notes in the editor instead of pushing the blocks around. But actually it's nice that whatever way this works doesn't insta-spoil you if you're an editor cheater like me. Like, it doesn't say which ones go to who. Anyway, time to play the game. To attraction maintenance. I wonder if there's going to be a second zone. Probably not. This is actually long enough, but this doesn't feel like the right way. Just ahead is the best rule discovery puzzle you'll ever bear witness to. Try not to faint. It has buttons and we don't know how it works. Rule discovery. You know, I'm worried. I don't think I came up with it. But certainly me playing a bunch of games of this genre has made that term even more well-known. Like, the philosophy was, like, in there since, like, the witness, blah, blah, blah. And I wonder if it's gone too far now. Oh, no. Well, this honestly makes me think of... This is electricity something. Undo. Oh, no. The way this works is, like, it will, I guess, lock up if you don't... Does it just stay? That's not good. Okay, well... What just happened? Oh my god! Did I really reset just as it was, like, finishing up? Shh. Anyway... I cannot walk across the wire, but I really want to turn on some of these wires. Okay, what happens? Because, like, this... There's no way this can do everything at all. Okay, Oh. Really? That's not great. What the hell? It just resets back. Okay. Maybe I need a $5,000 computer to not to lag slightly less than Bob levels or something. Anyway, this is open now. So I can mess with this. This is not that much. It says 2, right? Is there any lever that I wouldn't want on? I guess what if you have too many? I'm just gonna click it again. The idea is that this will say 2, so this door will open. My god, it's already going through the whole map. What the hell? What? And this gate is back on. Come on. Unless this is some toggle logic. I'm just gonna click it again. It says X. This doesn't feel right. Let's say X instead of opening the door. Okay, like, it's totally a toggle thing, because I just turned this on. Maybe the 2 just means it needs to happen not at the same time. And the valves are probably just decoration. Well, if we want these doors to be in sync, why do I not just turn these off so that we won't connect to this door? Now as we toggle again... Wait, I'm dumb. Wait, no. We want to be able to modify a thing from here in order to now target this door after we just shut it off. Like, we would obviously just prefer these doors to be open, and to keep them open would also, like... The ideal situation to keep a door open is to not touch its wire. So maybe there's something to that, because we can ignore... Like, intentionally make no one touch this door. So now this should never touch any of this, I think. But now if I touch this, this door will toggle. Yeah, there we go. So the path I made no longer touches this door, and I never want to touch that door ever again. to keep this open forever. So of course we want to use this new room to do, maybe go back throughout this. I don't think I would ever do that, honestly. Like, there's that lower section that isn't being used right now, but we're using this to reverberate back up into here. We don't need any of this, because we want to hit this twice in different spots, yeah? So, break this. I hope this doesn't close this door. If so, I don't even want this on at the moment. Okay, let's try this. That's to intentionally cut that off, but yeah, it does seem to go to the other side. Wait, I'm actually stupid as hell. Now I can't go back and turn it on. Hold on, we do this, but then we cut this off. So the purpose of this one is to just change this door for now. Now turn the connection to the right so that we can get two of them to hit this door. Okay, I'm sure it would work. Oh my, oh. Is it just like hitting at the same time then? Hold on, to do that, you would need something like this. Alright, now let's take a look. Okay! Also, I'm an idiot, I need to turn this on. Okay, there we go, this door's open. And I never need to deal with that door being closed again. Okay, but now there might be some big timing thing going on, because I see that I can do this. And there's a huge delay between this door, yeah? Oh, I wonder if it's like the maximum one. The maximal possible delay, which would be cool, of course. So, that's something. And I hope I don't have to mess with this door. It's annoying. Well, it doesn't matter that I can mess up the door. I guess it'll just mean that it's going to be a little bit more annoying to retry. I bet I'm also going to make this take forever. Like, there's no way this just doesn't take completely forever. Okay, and... oh, shoot. Hopefully nothing weird happens when it comes to this bottom door, because I'm not trying to trigger it. Okay, I'm trying to make this path take long. Okay, and here... this might go bad. Because I'm shutting this door off when this happens. Yeah, I could add this to make the time desync. Also, oh my god, nearly forgot that I should do this. Yep. Okay, how far are we? About 7 turns off. The best improvement I can think of that visually looks like a huge improvement is this. But obviously this comes too close now, so it's not good. But you could imagine that the problem is that these doors shut. Well, this door shuts. But we can unshut it if we come back through this in reverse, I think. Like, we can just cut this off so it doesn't retoggle. And then we can take an even more obnoxious path for this. Doesn't do anything, you idiot. Okay, but for this we definitely do need a change, because now this cannot be on, so we may even want to take this bottom path to do this trick. And then for this, instead of the usual path, we take something like this instead. I just lost 2 steps this way. That's not great looking. Well, if I'm not using this anymore, I should go here for that. Okay, let's try. The freaking doors are gonna close and open on my face again. Okay. Yes! Okay, that was awesome. Alright. Now we just need to open the doors, which means disconnecting that. So hopefully that means that doesn't trigger the state of this, because it's not being inverted. Okay, there we go. Okay, thank you for this awesome puzzle milkshake. And these levers are solid. I love that there needed to be custom sprites made to prevent you from escaping here. They couldn't even be... it's not even blocked by, like, valves or whatever. Whatever, let's go ahead and... to security. Are we gonna... what's this way? That's a security room. Will we find you two in there? What, the security room? Why do they have access to the security room? Psh, the boring old security room. You don't want anything there, Baba. Trust us. Get somebody out there now. Ba. No, not you, Trent. Baba, are you receiving me? Ba. The doctor said I should find something to do and recover, so I hacked into the Spark system to help you. Yes, the Keke coding lore, inspired by the German and Chinese hackers. God. Ba. Emergency exit and omnipresence, 2 levels. Omnipresence. What? We're continuing on with this. Okay, I guess I mean, click this and what happens? Do we need to push these things around? I can't, though. Hold on. What am I missing? Ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba. No prob, Bob. Ba ba ba. Yeah, me neither. Anyway, so we're able to exit levels by idling while facing up. What? Ba 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 ba. What? What? Are these levels? What are you talking about? I don't know what's going on here. The background of that level's walls is actually really cool, by the way. Emergency X. Oh, it's a code that I don't know. I didn't successfully idle while facing up in that one either. What? I just entered... and... something definitely changed about levels. Oh, there's like security cameras. Okay. Wait, I really hope we can spell a word with that. I think there's security cameras that are like showing a specific parts level. That's so cool. This is the coolest thing. Yeah, look at that. Okay, but I don't know what counts as a valid wire. And some of them don't even look like they've turned on, like this camera. The location of when that graphic appears is not where the camera is, right? Wait, there's no way that you could have coded this in hidden text. This is so freaking impressive this exists. The security okay, look. I don't know where the security camera is looking at in this level, so I'm just filling it up. Let's just go up. And we'll do this for the other levels as well. There, is it? Hell if I know where that is. I'm just gonna put it there. Hopefully it's easy to find. If not, rip. Okay. We'll just put, like, here. Okay. Alright. It did save the text. Wait, where'd the other stuff go? Does it reset when you go into this room? Okay, the last time it was centered on this wall. How'd the wall get replaced with nothing? The reason I thought it was weird, like, I didn't expect it, because remember in here, we cannot edit that part of the level at all. So it's just a useless camera, and then we have this thing. What is this? We still need to test more. So... wait, what? What? Baba's wall. Also, I messed up and there's still no connection. So was it here? Okay, so when I do this, does Baba act like it moves the wire? It doesn't, it blocks it. What about text? So does text work? It does not. How do you do a wire? I guess there's a rule that goes Baba... oh, I see it. Combined with the Baba feeling red is Baba, so we can keep Baba, prevent Baba from becoming a wall, and then Baba will act as the lines we can power on, I bet. So let's go back. Box is you. Baba is red. Push this up. We also need Baba is red to be seen. So we do a trick where we can do this. Now I lose control. But that's fine, because I'm facing upwards, and I can... wait. Well, okay, fine, whatever. I wasn't facing upwards, except Baba faced upwards at one point, and that was fine. So now I'm just going back in the level to show the progress. Okay. And now I bet it'll serve as a conductor. There we go. 15? This is... okay, this is a code. This is for the... because we did it in the red level. That means that red will be 15 over here, I think. Okay. God, imagine if I wasn't recording. Where'd the toad go? I've already forgot where the hell the, like... no! Okay, the interface for that level is a complete troll. I need to not press idle while facing up. Oh my god. I don't want to spend more time on this level. It takes forever. What am I even doing here? It's just placing a hand. Alright, let's go up. Okay, let's see what this looks like now. Where's my progress? Hand not without hand is defeat. I'm playing as the hand. Well, I'm dead. Is there a way to kill the hand I already have? Maybe we should just close the game and turn it back on. Maybe going in the editor during that session messed it up, even though I don't... it's weird. I reinstalled the pack just to make 100% sure. But I had a session where I, like, set up 3 levels. I started the session setting up 3 levels, then went here and it didn't work, so... oh, there's this bug fix update. Well, I set up red and it's freaking disappeared, but... I also know I can't go in there myself, which is odd, because maybe there's a way I can make hand as safe or something? I don't know. But I feel like maybe there's a problem with that current setup, I'm not sure. But, you know, all it is probably is that we need, like, this one to be on and this to be off, and then they'll probably give us the correct timing. Also, I have to ask, why does Keke look so frogging cute in Shakewell's packs? Keke looks so cute in Court of the Competition. I just want to feel Keke up. And okay, I think I get it. I didn't at first, though. I think maybe we have permanent progress if we do these. It's just because of this, it makes it look like, to me, that I was supposed to assemble all of these levels, but I think that it's only the most recent level that you do that gets saved. And only one camera is on at a time. Okay, we'll take that 15 that we found and put it somewhere. I guess we'll just assemble the other ones. Okay, so the area seen by the security camera is here. I'm not an artist, so whatever I edit here probably doesn't look that good. But we basically need 2 Babas, which is very easy because I basically already did the last part. Like, it's going to be the same steps to create 2 Babas here, so there's no point even showing the steps. I briefly considered changing this to, like, this level so you could still see the text that disappears. But I CBA. However, we are not dumb, so we're not going to forget that Baba is Baba. It also needs to be made because Baba is in the main level. I'm not even sure, it would be funny to move this text disappear thing, but I don't think it's going to be useful. We need Baba's U vertically, get all these in sync. This moves down, up. Wait, the word U will be blocking. So they probably need to face up. You know, I can do Baba is you. That, okay, there we go. Okay, I feel like that should be good. Okay, let's power it on. What about the other one? What the hell? This was 5.7 though, so I can't wait for the other 5.7.5.7 memes. Okay, well, I hope there's no code behind that one, because that was added in the update, too. Well, and every pence, let's go. That was a really bad... I've been trying to meme and say every pence in places where I should say anyway. The joke is, it doesn't work whatsoever. Here, modular maze. So, I mean, it should be easy. And Baba needs to be in the wait. Won't Baba turn to wall? Because I don't have any way to keep Baba as Baba. Maybe it's the pink square that gets in that position instead? Well, just because, like, the pink is the same color as the thing that means electricity is on, you know? We will get every object in here as, like in the previous level. Not previous level. Just like in the previous way that we completed this level before. Get this out. Okay, I'm gonna try to get the pink square in. Why did I do this? I wanted to get this move to the right. I'm gonna do it like this. Switch them around. Well, it's up here now. Let's just see if it worked. There you go! I mean, we'll take it, but... Was that paper? Or maybe just because it looked exactly like the squares from the last level. Probably, yeah. Okay, what the hell is this one? These are the last 2 monitors that we have, and I already know that this one is the final level. So, the thing is, though, the camera is not exactly looking at a place that I feel like I can modify. Another sign here, though. A new one. Yeah, I already beat the level the normal way. Well, normal enough. Oh my god, I accidentally idled again! How did I just do that? And this is not some troll where I can push the level around, right? And there's no text that you can change in this. I'll just shove Baba into this corner, I guess. Yeah, it still shows nothing here. Wait, I just thought of something insane. No, shut up, no. I did not mean to idle while facing up. If a freaking piece of paper exists that covers the screen at that camera position, that would be absolutely insane. But I don't remember one that actually went up that high, to be honest with you. Okay, that does indeed overlap the paper. Excellent. I mean, here's the... But it could have been better. It could have... It's still incredible, though. I love that, but that's why it said paper down. Okay, here. That's why paper was brought up in that rule that says Baba and paper is electric. It's still legendary, but I would have preferred if, like, someone drew Baba on fan art or something, and that's what gets showed up. Okay, excuse my terrible art skills, but the way I would have done it is, like, the lore is saying, oh, my dog ate my fan mail or whatever, and there's, like, scraps of paper, but the ones at the top right maybe form, like, a line. It could even look cursed and curved around the line at the top, and then this line would be used by the camera. To me, I would prefer that it's not a blank sheet of paper, but anyway, we got 34, so let's put it in. It's still an unbelievable realization. It's so good, though. Okay, I feel like I sight solved this a while ago. God, I kept idling when facing up! You know what? CBA! CBA! I already visualized that the lines want to connect here, 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 like 4 levels ago. Okay, I don't actually want to accidentally mess something up in the editor, so I'm just gonna set it up so that it, like, we just do the setup of what we did in the previous level. It's not that much work. We just need to make sure to not accidentally press up while idling. Is this... Did I do it? I think it was here. Okay. And make sure the hand isn't in range. Okay. And of course there was a 2 on that, so we need to hit this to be hit at the same time. 99. Alright. At least spells something went upside down, we'll lose it. There's something funny about how this level lags a lot less than the other ones. I was a bit curious about how stuff was implemented in this pack, and they used a bunch of text that's, like, custom to every level. It makes a lot of sense, it's more efficient that way. But the lack of lag probably means you're spelling something like hand is win, but of course with a few tweaks to make it work. Like in the back end way of how this level works. Oh my god, green text! That's fun. Okay. Ba 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 ba. No, enough to you. What do you think we've done? Hijacking our security system. Ba 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 ba. Wasn't me. Well, whose me are you talking about? How wise an observation. Was it perhaps this person? This word me is gonna break the fourth wall to an unbelievable, disgusting degree. Okay, once I click space, will the game hack my webcam and show the example of who actually did the work cracking the security system? Okay, that didn't really happen. What really happened was, okay, what actually happened? Why is the keke shaped like a me? Did me pretend to get kidnapped for an amusement park and also play the role of keke? It's Trent again. Ba-ba. Well, we kidnapped Trent too, so checkmate! Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Texas. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Try as you might, but it'll make for a grand finale. Lights, camera, execution. Where's the guillotine? What? Oh my god. Wait, Trent is like dying over there. Wait, and the monitor's all over the place. It's a custom jazz remix. Do-dee, do-do-do-dee, do-dee, do-do-dee-dee. Yeah, they definitely got the leitmotif in there, even though it wasn't the one I was singing. Okay, so like, what are we doing here? Square is pull. We got this, but it needs to connect. All feeling red. What is... I guess that's a mini room. That is a mini room! Holy, wait. Okay, that's a room... Okay. Do we... Nothing happens if I put a text there, right? Nothing? Okay. We probably need to grab this and bring it down to break the tile as stop, now that I look at it. But we also have the word red. I don't know why I would keep these around. This is not... how do I get any of this out? I can get it down this way, but not the other way. All feeling red. Maybe squares red changes the way it looks? Kind of like changes the room layout? Well, I don't like shoving stuff into here, but we might have to. Oh god. It's not going to be easy to get this out. I hope this works. Okay, different room. Well, it's viney. I can get stuff off the wall, obviously. Not even well. Is there even a good place to put this? I can do squares red here. and break it. But I want it to go, like, as I'm making this statement, I want to be on the other side. We can move all this down, right? It should be possible, yeah? Just worried I'm gonna mess something up. Okay, we can break tile to stop here and send it through. But, like, is everything else too stuck? Losing all this text does not feel good. Could I have used... Okay, so, like... Wait, can't... I need to pull them, you fool. If I'm gonna pull them, I could have just done that way earlier, right? Yeah, about that pulling idea. Okay, there is one thing that I would like to check that I can do very quickly. It's that ladder stop can be broken, and there's, like, notes over here. Puzzle maintenance log for Phantom. The grand finale puzzle is good to go. One thing to note though, the rightmost power switch toggles a separate power line that protrudes from the wall somewhere just above ladder is stopped. This has led to some objects being accidentally and permanently powered, but just give the object a tug and it should drop its charge. Otherwise, everything is in order if we look forward to the debut of your park. Lol, the finale was planned. Okay, and I see there's like a still and fall thing going on. If I do Baba's fall, I'm just gonna fall into the fire. But if ladder is stopped when that's on, then we're utterly fine. I'm trying to imagine how you could ever get a block to the top. Like, you can't, like, if you do square is red, you can't move it anymore because that means square is pull is definitely not on. Also, we can get the text, at least the text can be gotten a bit off the wall here. It wasn't completely stuck, but pretty sure we need square is pull now. I left this level in the background for like 6 hours today. Having no idea if I was supposed to see something with the freaking power line thing. Or, like, was there a freaking way to get the squares to remain in this box even if you removed it? I am so freaking spaghettified right now. Where'd the music go? What? Well, maybe I just spent too long. Here's the thing that I missed. Also, I was in the editor to port the red, like to just teleport the word red over here, try to make all feeling red is pull and square is red, and that didn't do anything at all. Anyway, let's just redo all my progress. Again, I'm doing this step, and here, my god, it's gonna be easy now. But I need to say square is pull. So is this a place where I can have it set up? You do that, and then you pull that away. My god, this is just insulting. Guess the word red is still stuck right now, but I can just pull everything out. I guess I didn't have... The other squares are not yet out, so I will have to turn this back, though. I guess this goes here temporarily, just so it doesn't get removed. Get these out individually, probably. Now square is pull, and there we go. We can do it for the other one as well. What's wrong with me? Squares pull right now. Okay, here. We didn't get the other one out. Break squares pull. This on. Squares pull. Here. Here. Okay. But by the way, by insulting, I meant that it seemed like the puzzle was going to be about getting the blocks out during the normal squares, and this one is just so much simpler. Well, we want the doors to toggle, right? We could maybe mess with the red stuff by the, later. But right now, we could also get... I mean, we can get more words by doing this. Let's click this. Okay. So we can get still and fall out. So this feels so weird because it feels like we have too much almost. All of a sudden. We could do ladder is stop... I mean, it's still. So what even do we want to be still? It really seems like this ladder has stuff that makes it not easy to modify or push at all. Also, the thing with the... Do we need... Where the hell is that second power line? I thought it was because there's custom graphics on here that make it look like the button near the monitors or whatever is the power line source, but we can't actually pull anything there. This is... What am I even doing? Okay, so, and also, wait, was it the switch? I guess it says it's a rightmost power switch, which I thought meant the lever, but this is the one with the actual rightmost. Hold on, that just did something. Okay, it hit the middle one. What do you mean there's no graphics to... Whatever. Okay, so that's very clearly supposed to make this pink. And probably change it, but also, what the hell? There's not like a hanging wire loose from the wall. I would have done... Whatever. Like, this is just... It's kind of unhinted, like, where exactly it is. But hey, there it is. Okay. Is this the way to get red out? It's interesting. I would have thought that the red could have been gotten out like normally or whatever with other combinations, so it's kind of weird that you need this, but okay. And ensure this for all feeling red. Okay, we have everything out. Okay. And I mean, it is kind of weird that we also seem to need a block here. Like, what are we even doing with it? But well, now it's that ladder is stop needs to turn on or off. We could maybe set up a square as red, but I think the idea must be that the void block gets banished into the wage quit black hole. Like, it's here, and okay, that kind of just reveals that that the fog thing is part of the sprite, isn't it? I wish the fog could use some visual. Like, it could be cloudy fog, which would be cool. But anyway, is there a way to, like, that doesn't even do anything to the pink square? We want squares fall, actually. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Wait, then what's still doing? I think there's a cheese, isn't there? Okay. So, I bet it was supposed to prevent this scenario, but like, wait. Okay, well, hold on. It only counts the white square, I guess. I think you're supposed to do squares red for this functionality, but we will actually need to make this a white. That should be still easy, though, because I just do this. That changes it to white while keeping that around, you know, without, like, immediately turning into void. Okay. I mean, like, without accidentally doing this and losing the void block. The reason I was laughing is because Shake was like, fingers crossed you didn't manage to find the massive oversight, and it seems to be it, and it was extremely obvious to me. Actually, the thing that you need to do happens later on. So, like, holding this down, I don't know if that's really necessary, to be honest, but, like, I can just go here and squares fall. Okay, maybe maybe I didn't actually. I only thought of this after noticing, like, I was gonna put squares fall in this room and trigger it with this block, and that's probably not really it. But the thing is, like, the exploit still works. I just thought of it at a different time. Anyway, look. Now you've stemmed the ladder. But wait! Like, I want to see what Shake wanted to do. It probably is still. Like, we wanted to do square is still. It looks like you do and then and still gets blocked off. Yeah, that's fine. I'm honestly kind of SMH, like, very heavily that 90% of my playtime on this level is from not putting the void block on here because I thought, oh, it's a different sprite, not really a square. Anyway, square is red, it's fall, but it's not fall right now because it's still. And then I go here, toggle, specifically just for the door. Now break still. That's the intended. Okay. Let's hit the lever. Imagine it just kills Trent. Why are you locked? Ba 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 ba. Wouldn't you like to know? Somebody else kidnapped them. Bah. Me is the quintessential everyman. Of course somebody would steal the first chance they get. Is the music slightly slower? Also, this is like a meme. I bet it's just gonna reveal that, like, there's nothing behind the bars. Like, it's a 2D. I mean, out of universe, the bars are a 2D sprite. But I mean in universe too. So, Papa. Now, if any new positions that pay well. Papa. Papa. Say less. Ba. Ba 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 ba. What the frog is this? Katamari. Baba, please. We're not saving me. Well then, I'm off too. The spotlight shines elsewhere. Righto, I'll come with. Yes, exactly. We didn't save me. Did we not? Me's dead canonically. Thanks, Advanced Chess Battle. I love you, Shake. No way! Future installments? Oh my god. Thank you, Shake. You're me colored in the credits. Alright. Alright, bye.